So I was born in Tagum City and I moved here in Davao City when I was 3 or 4. My parents weren't around and I used to pass the time by watching Tom and Jerry. Even then I knew that it was kind of an art thing. The one I use for the ArtStation accounting is Ordinarius. Kasi ordinary tapos parang it's like you think of a Greek hero like Perseus or Theseus pero there's Ordinarius. Parang ordinary lang siya. I had a motion graphics class. I thought it was gonna be a boring class. I was just gonna do the bare minimum, but I found myself really enjoying it. The one I'm doing right now is for a podcast called Launchpad. I guess that's a big milestone in my journey as a motion graphics designer. My parents' support. They didn't really see a future in art, or they didn't understand what social media or multimedia arts is. So yeah, really convincing them was a leap of faith. When you see an artist paint or draw or make stuff, you don't really understand what they're doing yet until they form the picture. That's kind of how I see a kaleidoscope, because when you see it, it's just a bunch of jumbled shapes and colors, but when you kind of twist it, it has its own controlled chaos. The closest thing that I have to something like that is what I use to practices over seeing 3D forms in a 2D space. So in a piece of paper, I have to be able to make a cube and make it look 3D. Working in the industry, siguro. I'm not really that good at marketing myself. I just do what people tell me so. But I hope that by doing these things, by gaining experience, I am able to not only improve my art, but also find more connections through that. I do have something in mind, but people might take it the wrong way. Okay, so I wanna convey this with the purest of intentions that when it comes to improving your art, be selfish. It's okay to do everything in your power to improve your art. I actually learned that from a manga called Jujutsu Kaisen, and there a character was saying that you should have just focused on this thing, and that's art.